Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Queen's Wish. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we explore Mashidi. No, not Mashidi, Fort Mist over here. And look at all that stuff that it's producing. It's producing 1 iron as well, so that's interesting. Yeah, I have 0 iron right now, and I will continue having 0 iron because we have a need for more. I don't remember how much we have a need for more, but we have a need for more. Treaty of Vassalage between Haven and the Hagriel, and we have read that one already because it exists in the other forts here in the Hagriel. There was a little bit of Quicksilver. And we really should go back to our main fort because I think we're gonna have a message, or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. Can I get that? Oh, I got that already. Yes, Chief Papaya. Let's have a chat with her. Also, Edmund Delderfield. Let's have a chat with him either. There's a small garden inside the main hall of Fort Mist. Not an unusual bit of architecture in the Ariel. This small man in long robes has already done a lot to reclaim it from the weeds and neglect. He kneels. Welcome to Fort Mist, Prince. I am Edmund Delderfield, sage at your service. You are the sage here? I know I am not a gardener. I actually keep our records and the battalion history. Chief Papaya lets me be here, though. Our chief doesn't care much about scrolls and orders. That's good for of a chief, I suppose. Should not care about orders. Where are your books? They are in Chief Papaya's office. Don't worry, I tend to them when I absolutely have to. Nothing will be neglected. What do you think of this fort? He looks around. Nice. Ariel construction is truly lovely stuff. Polished, varnished wood, nicely carved, meant to last for years. Yes, meant to last for years indeed, just like normal wood. Nice plants. Thank you, it is part of my research. Much of the strength and danger of the Ariel is in their enchanted forest. I'm sure you have experienced it yourself. I am taking samples and studying them, trying to understand its magic. Were you told to do this research? The sign of the true sage of Haven is that we don't need to be told. We find out what needs to be learned, and we learn it. What are the Hagriel woods? Was that what I asked? I think it was what I asked. That sounds like a weird question, but it was the question. A huge forest. It has been enchanted by the Hagriel. Generation after generation of their plant worker wizards have directed energy into it, making it alive and full of chaos. It serves to protect the Ariel mostly. There is good and bad. If you have a sage's nature, there is a way you might help to learn. Is anyone in control of these woods? Sort of. Their plant workers have a lot of influence over their forest. However, plants always grow unpredictable shoots that need to be pruned. With this forest, the pruning can be very dangerous. What is the good? The forest keeps their people safe. The trees confound invaders, causing them to get lost and divided. Then the monsters that are spawned here finish the enemy off. What about the bad? Such a huge work of magic is chaotic. Sometimes it turns on its masters. If the blessed were alert and competent and acted decisively to solve these assaults, it would not be a problem. But they aren't, so it is. I suppose that's how it is. What are you trying to learn now? There is something in their magic that changes creatures, turns a bit of mold into huge slimes or tiny spiders into vicious hunters. Well, tiny spiders can be vicious hunters as well. Anyway, if I could comprehend that power, I could master it for the good of Haven. Yeah, oh, no. Our character thinks to themselves, yeah, that can't go wrong at all. I believe that's our character, in the sense that it's the narrator, but it's still our character. That's a figure of speech. And, you mentioned that I could help with your research? Indeed. You see on the south coast southeast of Mashidi, we have seen a stone circle. It is huge and far from the road, but surrounded by an unusually dense and dark forest. Who saw these stones? One of our ships sighted it while ferrying soldiers and supplies to the southeast wall. And what of it? If we could visit that circle, we might learn something about their magic or their culture. If nothing else, Their forest is sure to try to kill you when you travel through it. Yet it's sure to be educational, he says with an exclamation, the first exclamation that he does. Dense and dark woods, huh? Impossibly so. Imposingly so. I'm sorry. They are sure to provide a strong resistance as you push through them. Imagine what we could learn about the capabilities of their magic. Well, if I ever visit the place, I'll let you know. Thank you, Prince. Princess Delia has always been a strong supporter of Haven's sages. I'm glad you are the same. I am indeed the same. Huh, we didn't get a quest for that, though. Chief Papaya, the chief of Fort Mist, rises to greet you. Your reception is very, very casual. Hi, heard you coming. Glad you made it safe. Trees trying to hit you. We got that a lot. Anyway, I'm Chief Papaya. How are you doing, Jeff? I'm doing good. Doing good. I'm mocking her. How are you? You're not going to be all stuffy? Oh, great! Delia said that you weren't a big one to ceremony. Anyway, we're under a roof at last. You took your time getting here, but I guess you had your problems. So, ready for my report? I need to, yes, I suppose. And she nods. Yes. Rather not bother, of course, but I need it done. Then I can make a check mark on a scroll. It's very, very important. Anyway, Fort Mist has been rebuilt. Everything is under control. There, done. A check mark is placed on the correct scroll. Now I can do work. And your work is? Running the fort, keeping the Ahriel from bothering us, keeping the woods from eating us, doing all the things that need doing that I shouldn't tell you about. I see. Hey, the Ahriel are pretty weird. The blessed are mad. The regular people are downtrodden. That bothers me, and I follow my agenda and do what I can to make it better. Within the rules and my orders, of course. Probably best not to ask. I won't cause you any more trouble than needed. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Probably best not to ask. Do you mean that I shouldn't ask? Because that's what that sentence means. Anyway, tell me about yourself. Havenite born and bred, got bored, wanted to make things better, went to serve in the vassal states, developed my agenda, helped me sometimes, got me in trouble sometimes, was about to be disciplined by a bunch of idiots. Princess Delia came for me, though. Or called for me. She chose you personally? She did? I'm sorry, did? Chose all of Haven Team Ahriel herself. Said she needed people who could deal both with Ahriel and with you. Wanted the very best people you could tolerate. Her speech pattern is inconsistent and also super enervating. Because half the time she doesn't say who the person is that she's referring to. And the other half I don't say it because I'm enervated. You mentioned your agendas before. No, she actually just mentioned one agenda. And I don't know where it is. I don't like bullies. I don't like injustice. I don't like the downtrodden being downtrodden. When I'm a chief in a vassal fort, I can do little things to make things better. Sometimes it gets me in trouble. So do you fit in when you're in Haven? Why, everything is perfect in Haven. Nobody's ever unhappy, and anyone who causes trouble gets dealt with. So I'm better off out here. How has that gotten you in trouble before? I know I'm only supposed to do what is best for Haven. Instead, I do the best thing for Haven that still lets me sleep at night. It's less efficient, and sometimes my superiors hate less efficient. Well, it seems like that would make it impossible for you to run a vassal state. You'd be surprised. Some vassal states need a light touch. We try to control them too much. They get real mad. Real mad. We keep things casual. They pay their tributes and get their protection. I do better in the casual states. The Ahriel need the casual touch. They are very, very, very proud. I'm sure. As are every single person in this setting. Because that's just apparently a reality of life. Everybody is proud. And I don't know what pride means. I literally don't know what it means in this setting. I know what it means, like, factually, but it just, yeah. It's like, they're very proud, you know, they're like, they went like a, anyway. Like when a flag is proud. Do you know what I mean? What that proud means? That's what it means. She reclines in an old wooden chair, feet up on the desk, until you can get a replacement out of her. What? Until you can get a replacement out here. Right. The atmosphere of Fort Mist is destined to be very informal. Sure. So, yeah, So I need to ask these to go back. Right. Tell me about the Ariel. Well, the food and music and booze are great. The architecture is pretty. It's a nice place to live, although they are real full of themselves. Anyway, it's your more or less regular class stratified vassal, which is how the other ones are anyway. There's the common folk, trench folk, and the blessed. Okay, so let's go with the common folk. Oh, you know, farmers, woodcutters, the people who actually make stuff and live outside of the town. They are poor, but again, it's what I was saying before. They're proud, like a flag, or like a... Anyway, things that I probably shouldn't say, because this game doesn't mention that. So who are the trench folk? So each Ariel city has a trench town. That's where the non-blessed live. The people living there are trench folk. They aren't so poor. The trench towns are crowded and muddy, but still pretty nice for a city in the known world. They don't have any power, though. The blessed do. And the people who make things also do. Unless they're slaves, like in the other one. What do you think of the blessed? They are odd. They drink elixir. It makes them look and think differently. Sorry, different. Elixir is expensive. Oh, yeah, right, because in this setting, the rich are poor because they spend all their money in the elixir. And the poor are poor because they don't have enough money for the elixir. That's right. She says, elixir is expensive, bitter, nasty stuff, so only the rich can drink it. The blessed rule. That means only the rich rule here, which annoys me, she says. You have tried elixir? Or have you tried elixir? I got my hands on some. It tastes foul and gives my brain a case of the funnies. I want to be going back. She says as if she's basically a recovering addict or something. I want to be going back. Anyway, do you think the blessed are fit to rule? Oh, no. Don't get me babbling about politics. The last time I did that, I almost got a flogging and a year in chains. You do your thing, Prince Delia said. Your instincts are good. I'll let you prove her right. Sure. How are your supplies holding out? Well, we used up most of our stuff rebuilding the fort. We have enough left over to trade for what we need. Sort of, I guess. But we need more if this fort is going to get up to full strength. Before Haven fled, we purchased land and made little colonies. We should retake those, like Haven Farm. It was a productive little coastal town. It would be nice to have it back. Where's Haven Farm? To the northwest on the coast. It'll be hard to find. It's close to being overrun by these mad woods. What's the problem there, then? Monsters, and that's just what my scouts say. Mirelings, they say. I believe that. Ghosts, they also say. Not so sure there. Anyway, if all the bad things got chopped into bits, I could put the place back to work for you. That sounds like a... Sounds like a mission. That sounds like exactly what I'm about to do. And also, I need to put some things in here because of the alchemy things and whatnot. So we have. Let's go over here instead. I don't know if I don't know what I should do here. Let's go inside. Oh yeah, this has plenty of space. Let's see if I. Oh, right. I was gonna say I can make smithies. No, I can't. I really cannot. Hiccup. So apothecary goes right there. Hello. Oh, I can right click for statistics. Level 13. What? Well, we have access to the battle potion now, which is good. Power potion restores 3 energy, which is pretty good. I mean, it's definitely not worthy of being the best potion, but it is a good potion. Summons an infernal construct. Restoration potion cures 14 turns of negative effects. The battle potion is probably what I want, because it is really, really powerful. So wood skin, that's just evasion. So battle potion there. And yes, we're gonna spend a lot. Wow. I was gonna say we're gonna spend a lot of money. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Wow. This is why I don't spend money. And I'm being skimpy here. Skimpy? That's probably not the word. That means a different thing. Cheap. I'm being cheap here, as I am ought to do. We have a cowl over there. I think we have to sell something of the things that we have. Can I not sell things over here? I don't think I can. Anyway. Can I not sell things at all over here? Or is it the Quartermaster? Oh, you can right-click on enemies to know their stats. I probably should know that. That may make things easier. Curse resist. Oh, yeah. That is good news. I have solved my biggest problem with the system. And also, the one that I keep complaining about. Because I didn't know that. Well, that's good news. That's great news. So, let's sell the Agrial cowl. Yes, please. The nullity necklace and a bunch of other things that are probably going to be good. But again, I need to upgrade things before I get to do those. Because if I'm not going to be, like, incrementally buying things. Those battle potions are going to stay with me until the end of the game. And we're going to use them instead of the battle frenzy. Or what other things we have. Because that's actually pretty important. Those potions are going to be pretty important. So I want to save the game there. And off we go to the northwest. Where are we? Oh, yeah. I don't know if that's a typo. I hope it's a typo. Just saying. I hope it's a typo. Otherwise, 2005 called back, basically. Not 2005 called, and it wants their Te back. These lands were once entirely controlled by Haven, purchased in huge chunks from distracted Agrial Blessed. In your absence, the chaotic magic of the Agrial woods has twisted the place. Birds with 3 wings watch you from the trees. Little spiders run up to your feet and make squeaking noises at you. Occasionally, you think you see a ghost, but you don't do anything about the spiders. How could you not do anything about the spiders? Pet them. Pet the spiders. The magic infusing the Agrial lens has taken on a much more tangible form here. Reanimated bodies lurching through the mist towards you. Also known as zombies. Let's just shoot them. Do they have spellcasters? Not that I can tell. Let's go with a little bit of poison over here. Okay. Poison immune. Yes. Yes. I know this stuff. I don't really care if it's poison immune or not, though. Let's go with a battle frenzy here. And now let's go with a whirlwind over here. That's evasion for days. Why? Physical evasion of 15%. Because I am the luckiest person alive. As we well know. An evasion. Switch. I would like to be there. So I'll be here instead. Nope. Why am I right-clicking so much? What have I been playing that makes me right-click? Okay. A miss. Critical for 6. Go down here and get another whirlwind. This time it actually lands. That hits. We have vulnerable there on Mario. It has a second whirlwind. And we take a bunch of damage, which is fine. But now we're attacking. We're focusing targets here. Yeah, that's not as fine. It's the shades. Okay. Good. You search the bodies. They are remains of old Haven settlers, awakened by the bizarre magic of these lands. You find that they were buried with some jewelry. It's yours now. 20 gold is the jewelry. And we regain a little bit of energy, which is fine. Actually, we regained 2 energy. Did I get that wrong? No, I just didn't do a whirlwind with Mario. I must have. No, I didn't. I didn't. And where are we? I don't know. Let's, first off... I didn't mean to do that. Well, I guess Healing Wave it is. Ah, sure. Whatever. You enter the ruins of a Haven farm. This was a highly successful Haven colony with a mill and distillery. On a broad swath of productive farmlands, now it has been abandoned. The settlers here didn't leave long ago, though. You suspect they were only driven out in the last few years. The buildings are intact, so are the fields. If you could destroy whatever drove your people out, Haven Farm could be rebuilt. Could I, though, destroy that? I don't think I could. I think I'm very weak against all the things. And speaking of which, we're losing 5 gold, which is pretty good, actually. Huh. It's pretty decent. Now, of course, we went over there because I wanted to heal. Did I... There's 2 entrances? Well, I guess there's 2 entrances. I did not know that. Anyway, let's see if we can drive whatever has driven the drive. Okay, we got a well. We got Quicksilver. That again we have no need for. Wait, what? Oh. Did it go down somehow? Are we losing Quicksilver? Or did I just not pay attention? Because not paying attention is sort of my specialty. Got a little bit of red paint back here. Okay. And a few bones scattered around the floor. Woodshop is the name of this place. We got something back there. No enemies outside, though. I don't know what my voice was doing there, by the way. No enemies outside. Ember. That's very nice. A little bit of gold. Another workshop. Or actually, the other one is not a workshop. It's a wood shop. Sure. I think. We got a meal. Let's go into these. Haven's Farm's mill was probably a good source of wealth. Water comes in through a channel by the north wall and can be used to turn the massive millstone. Good flour could be produced for all nearby. Now a few huge brutish mire boars have taken up residence here. They, long ago, ate all of the rotting grain. Now they are grinding the sacks up and the crates in their massive jaws. If they detect you, they will surely want some fresh meat. Will they? I think they will not. Because I am such a nice person. And also smell nice. You know. Okay. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. That is not good. Screw that noise. No. That was stupid. Ooh! No, that was... No. Just... What was that? Over here. Is this the one? Yes. Okay. So it's the one after the one that I think is too early. Good. Because for some reason, I thought we walked a little bit more. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that weird? Anyway, Poison for everybody. We should probably see if they're resilient. Mental resist of 40%. Stun resist of 40%. It's just bad resistances. But resistances nonetheless. We got a little bit of a stun on our own, which I am not a fan of. I'm just going to attack you here with left click. Haste for stun as well. So just generally bad news. And a knockback. That is not bad news. That's actually pretty good. Shockwave, I can do better than that over there. I can do this. So that's what you get. They resisted all this. No, only one of them got stunned. And just bad things happen after that, most likely. If I move, I'll be... Let's try that again. Did you see what happened? I moved into enemy range, and the enemy didn't slow me. And then as I moved away from the enemy range, the enemy slowed me. How is that fair? Okay, so fall back over here, attack that one. Then you can walk over there and do a whirlwind. One evasion. That's fine with me. I'm gonna stun them all in the face. Hopefully. Or in other places. It doesn't really matter where I stun them. Okay. A little bit of a knockback, which is fine. Because the knockback actually doesn't do any damage. So we got another whirlwind in here. And then we move our mage back. Still attack that mire boar. A stun, but we blocked the damage, which is pretty nice. So what do I want to do? Do I want to do a bull rush? Not really. Oh, I'm ensnared. Okay. I didn't notice. So that's a kill. Then we have that. Oh, we have a radiated mire boar. We want that gone. Because he's suffering. That's why he's like, he's suffering because he's radiated. It's just one of those things, you know. You don't want to be radiated because it hurts, I think. Okay, now you switch. Yeah, and your ensnaring doesn't matter anymore. And the mire boar is weird and does not get slowed by us. I think on account of its size, but that was a nasty battle. And I think the objective is going to be to basically clear all these places out of all the enemies that are in each one of these things, which means it actually didn't get marked over here as a exclamation mark. But there might be somebody in here. Let's find out next episode. For right now, I'm Conqueror RPG, and this has been Queen's Wish. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.